Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution, and we have a dead Spinosaurus.
Picking up asset.
I think he's died of old age. Let's double check. Yeah, died of old age. Not surprising. Yeah, with the stegodons dying off, this was one of the original starting dinosaurs that we had. We didn't grow that guy, so he was kind of due to die off at some point as well. Now, I have been tweaking this area a little bit. As you can see, I've decided to actually go with a third smaller pen over here. So we'll put some smaller bits in this one here. And then this pen here and this pen here, we can actually put some kind of bigger dinosaurs in. So I do need to put a few extra little bits in. Just to kind of get all of these fully functional. So instead of a viewing shelter, a gallery, we're going to need a platform, I think, on this one. Like that. I also need to bring the pathway sort of along the side here. Let's try and get this squared up. That looks pretty good to me. And then we'll take that along there to join like that. Oops. And then we'll get a smaller path to come off and connect just there. And then I should, hopefully, if I'm really lucky, I might need to tweak this ever so slightly, but I might have space for a shelter. Oh, I do. Look at that. Perfect. I've got one there as well, haven't I? I might take that out and put something else in there. Right. Let's continue the pathway around here. Bring that down to about there. Actually have a bit more space than that. Take that about there because I want to put another viewing gallery in somewhere, and I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I want that gallery on this pen to be. I could go with one on here. I could definitely go with one along here. Let's put one there. We'll leave that edge untouched, as it were. So, just need to do a little bit more flattening of the terrain here, just to make space for the pathway. Can't quite see everything around here. Let's take these trees out. I want to put another monorail stop in over here. Oh. Let's get our rangers to reboot the power quickly.
Adding task.
There we go. Pathway. Let's bring this out. Along here. Gonna need to level this out a bit more.
When we have power problems, bad things tend to happen. I'd prefer they didn't. So how about making sure your buildings have the power they need?
Oh, go away. Oh, big storm coming in. Pathway. I need that to kind of come down this way. Easy way for me to get this nice and straight against the facility is to do that and then replace. There we go. Oops. Got a bit wonky at the last moment there. And the reason I want to bring this pathway down at this spacing is, again, so it gives me space for buildings to go in just here. Maybe another monorail stop. It's a bit too much.
Meine Damen und Herren, bitte begeben Sie sich zu Ihrer eigenen Sicherheit zum nächsten Schutzraum.
This is going to be tricky. Trying to judge this just about right. I try and keep it nice and smooth, you see. I don't want that bit of deformation of the terrain to be an issue. There we go. Fiddly. There we go. Right. We can just rework excuse me. We can just rework this little bit of fence over here to give us a little bit more space. So let's take that bit out like that. I've got my doorway in just there, as you can see. Let's take that across to there. Bring that down like that. Take it across, and then there we go. That gives us a little bit more space in that area there. We'll leave that like that for now, but again, you can see we've got some space here for some buildings. Hell, I could maybe even stretch that out a little bit more, but I kind of like the idea of having space for buildings, specifically a monorail as well. So let's have a look at bringing a monorail stop in here. Although I do kind of like the idea of a monorail, perhaps. Actually, no, yeah, that kind of works, bringing the monorail down this way. So let's put a monorail stop in over here. So I want to go to guests, monorail. I'll put the stop there. Oh, storm's still open, isn't it? It's, shelters are still open. There we go. So we've got our monorail connection there. That works. This area of the park is really starting to come along now. And that still leaves me a bit of space for something just here. And also stuff on the other side if we need to as well. But I think we're ready to actually start our next mission, which will be the science mission. Where am I going? Missions. Here we go. So, we have this mission here where we need to get everything housed together. All those herbivores and then the one Metriacanthosaurus.
Life requires diversity and conflict. The story of evolution is the story of struggle, with survival the ultimate prize. Now, that's not what I'm proposing, not quite. But I do believe we need to create a more organic environment for our animals. That means more species living together, with all the friction nature provides coming into play. Our goal here is to create one massive enclosure housing a variety of species. We'll start with hatchlings and see how we integrate them, together, into a cohesive environment.
Small-scale natural selection. That's the plan. Recreate nature by fabricating it. If you don't get it right, then the dinosaurs are going to know that something's wrong. And that's when the claws come out.
Such a pessimist. Always. Right, let's see. And I've got a cunning plan. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I have a cunning plan. Like Baldric from Blackadder. So, we need to get power down here before we can do anything else. I'm aware of that. Going to need a couple of power stations. I think they're going to have to sort of sit here. We do have some obstructions. Let's flatten the terrain out quickly. And we'll get rid of those trees as well. I'm going to need to put 2 of these in here, I think. Let's see. Power. Large station. Oh, we're slightly off center now. Okay, never mind. We can cope with that. Just trying to fine-tune that. There we go, that's about as close as I'm going to get it, I think. Let's get those connected like that. Now we need to hook these up to our power network. So I need to see exactly what needs power and where. Another dead dinosaur. Quite fit, will it? Frustrating, but not completely unexpected. Let's stick a pylon here. Connect up that way. Pylon this way. Where's my connection point over here? I don't have anything powering all that lot yet, do I? No, I don't. Okay, I need... Ideally... one of those. I don't have the space. Alright, we can make the space. So let's take these bits out. There we go. Let's put in what we need to put in first of all. So that'll be power. A large substation. I need to get coverage over all of the stuff in this area. So it's probably going to need to go just about there. Like that. Now we need to rebuild the fence. Oh, it's really tight, look. See how close it was. Put that on an angle because I want to see if I can get a doorway in that spot on that corner. Yes, I can. Just very, very briefly. It's trying to snap. There we go. Okay, so doorway, doorway, doorway. I need a doorway on this side. Let's put the doorway just there. Flip it round. There we go. Now I have doorways into each pen. Plus, once I get into one of these pens, I can always go through these doors if I need to as well. I still with that dead dinosaur. There's got to be another one over here somewhere. Yeah,
Heading to collect the asset.
Okay, something is still without power. Still got this stuff around here. Oh, how did that get damaged? That must have been the storm. Let's get some rangers down here to fix that.
Repair crew reporting in.
Oh, that needs a bit of a tweak as well.
Commencing asset transit.
Oh, we still haven't linked up this connection over here. That's why there's no power down here yet. Substructed. Alright, let's connect that way instead. And there we go. We have full power to this part of the park. Excellent stuff. So, this is my cunning plan. We're going to try and do this mission in this area. Oh, another dead dino. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have water and feeders in each of these areas, because these are all going to be individual pens, and they'll all be herbivore pens. Well, maybe all. Maybe not. Going forward. But, for this particular mission, I'm going to leave the doors open, but I'm going to make this sort of a carnivore area. I'm going to make this a herbivore area, and this a herbivore area, and then hope by keeping the feeder and the water and stuff in here, we can keep Metriacanthosaur just roaming around in here, and then just have these gates open, and it should theoretically count them all as a single enclosure. That's the plan. If it doesn't work, I'm going to have a bit of a rethink. In which case, we'll probably try and bring those wild dinosaurs over into these enclosures and then just release everything wild over there and run around with with rangers, just making sure that whatever gets attacked by Metriacanthosaurus gets health shots. But yeah, we'll work on that if we need to. We'll see how we can do over here. First of all, let's start dropping in some foliage and bits and bobs. In fact, let's do the water first. I want to get some water in a couple of places. There we go. I want water over here. And then I'm going to want some water over here. Let's get our feeders in place. So I'm going to want a carnivore feeder here. I'm going to want let's see, I'm going to need long neck feeders. So let's put those in here. I'm also going to need ground feeders in here as well.
That contract is completed thanks to your hard work.
And then ground feeders in here. And now I want some foliage. Why would it remove those trees? There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Have a tree or two. Kind of roaming around, that's not really a good spot. Okay, that's going to be right in front of the feeder. It needs to be about here, I think. I don't want to obstruct the view, you see, of any dinosaur drinking in there. But I do want to break up the monotony of the area a little bit. Now with this one we can be a bit more judicious with the trees because we have two separate platforms, so we can break up the area a little bit better, like that. Same again over here, we can break up this area and have a nice big kind of foresty area in between the two pens. Throw in some grass shrubbery. Alright, I think we're ready. So, let's start breeding. So, first things first, let's get some upgrades applied here. So, we now have success rate 3.0. Yay! It's awesome, but we don't need it over here because these are all going to be 100% genomed. So, I want hatchery capacity. Twice. And then incubation speed 3.0. There we go. Yes, right. So let's get started with what we need. So I want 4 Triceratops. So try. There he is. Oops. So I want 4 of these. There we go. Into that pen there. Oh, one of them failed. 2 of them failed. These are modified, aren't they? What's their success rate? Oh, 69%. Ah, they're all failing. What's going on? Ah, this is bad. No, it's not like we can't afford the failures of these guys. I mean, these are quite cheap. We've got 45, nearly 46 million, so never mind. After this, we need Pentraceratops, Kentrosaurus, Metriacanthosaurus, and Apatosaurus. Ah, another one failed. You know what, I'm going to take off the speed and replace it with a success 3.0, I think. It won't affect the ones that are already in there. It's too late for those. Okay, we've got 1 ready. Let me check my other fossils. We do have some more here, look, don't we? Apatosaurus is done at 100%. So, what do I need? Check my genome library. Pentaceratops. Are you at 100%? No. Pentaceratops is not at 100%. 98%. So I need to go after Pentaceratops. Kentrosaurus. Is at 100%. Apatosaurus, I know that's at 100%. Triceratops, obviously we know that's 100%. Metriacanthosaurus is 100%. So I need to send my dig team out to go and find me some more Pentraceratops from somewhere. There we go. Is there another site somewhere? Okay, we'll go after some more Sauropelta. Right, let's get these 4 released. Now these should go to the new area, if I've worked this out correctly. Otherwise this whole exercise is going to be a massive waste of time, but they should go through here. Go get a drink and go get some food.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Triceratops to the farm.
Oh, I've got a disease outbreak, haven't we? Yeah, there he goes, look. Running through into his new enclosure. Excellent stuff. So it is working just as hoped. Let's check. Where is that disease outbreak? Oh, wow. Feeders are
En route
empty.
to feeder. Setting additional task.
Ranger team.
En route to repair. Confirmed.
Some repair work to do over here. And then feeders to resupply over here.
Understood. Adding to the list.
From where
Yeah, I'm going to get
standing,
rid of those feeders.
That's job done.
There we go. New security unlock there. Damn it, something else is sick.
We are pleased to welcome a Triceratops to the park.
Acknowledged.
We've unlocked the security mission.
I'm doing a top-down review of our security protocols. And I'd like you to be a part of that, if you're interested. And you should be.
Ooh, look at that. Ceratosaurus with intensive repair, Indominus Rex with intuitive learning, Spinosaurus with skin toughness, and T-Rex with aggressive instincts. And our reward will be a strong muscle fibers. We will have fun with that one, I'm sure. But
Contracts, contracts, contracts. Who has a new contract? This guy.
not right now, though. We have other stuff that needs to be done. Okay. Where are my rangers? Ah, here they come, finally. I've got this horrible feeling I'm going to get another sick dino in a moment if I'm not careful. Okay. Let's check in on the other ranger team. There we go, and get them to resupply that feeder at the same time. Yes, that feeder is already tagged. Just there. Excellent stuff. Fossils. Did I get Pentriceratops? No. So I need to send them back out for more Pentras. Okay. It's all being taken care of over there. Let's just check in on my spine. There's a storm coming in. Let's check in on my Triceratops. 1, 2, 3, 4, all where they're supposed to be. Excellent stuff. Close that gate. Open that gate. We're going to put a Apatosaurus in there. Should be at 100%. It is. I want 2 of those.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
No more disease. Good. That's what we want to see. Fix the power. Oh, here we've actually got a tornado. That's not good. Did we get Pentriceratops, please? No. Yes, there we go. So sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, and that, and that. Yeah, nothing else needs repairing yet. See what happens to the rest of this storm, where it's going to touch down next. Hotel being fixed, power is now fixed. Thick storm is starting to dissipate. Let's repair that there. Storms eventually. Oh, fence broken. Oh, it's okay. Whew. Fence is broken there though, yeah, Raptor has freaked out. ACU, had task. Those Raptors are quick. There's still a few people running around, look. Okay, first Raptor's down. Luckily, the park is pretty much deserted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Early warning system there, letting me get things fixed nice and quickly. Fence is repaired, so the other dinosaurs no longer a threat. Let's get the transport team out. Grab that Raptor. Drop him back in where he should be. And that one where he should be as well. Got to get those guys back in quickly so the other one doesn't freak out about being on his own. Where is the other one? Thought he was going for the fence for a second then. Where is the other Raptor? There he is. Yeah, see, he's uncomfortable. As a result of the storm, his comfort level dropped, and now his social level is stopping him from gaining comfort again. He's all on his lonesome. So he's going to start attacking the fences if I'm not careful. Come on, get those other Raptors in there quick. Luckily, Spinosaurus is spooking him, so there's not really much chance to attack the fences. He's going to find some space over here, though. Right, comfort's going back up. Okay, right, let's just get a ranger team for a second, just double check the fence. Yeah, fence is okay, that's good. Oh, damage over here by the T-Rex. Yeah, definitely want to get that fixed. What are all these people still doing over here? Park's closed. Okay, open the park back up again. Am I a Apatosaurus ready? No, not yet. But I can do my Pentriceratops. start getting those up and running. There we go. Really hope this is going to work. If it doesn't, well then we'll just have to sort of make adjustments on the fly. But this might make this a nice, easy little routine for us. We do need another visitor shelter over here, by the look of it. It's a bit of a trek all the way over here for these guys that are stuck in these platforms over here. There's not enough space for a shelter over here, but there might be space just here. Nope. We'll leave it as is for now. We'll make some adjustments as we continue to expand that area. I should have some dinosaurs nearly ready. Yep, nearly ready. So let's get a Apatosaurus out. I think this will be our first Apatosaurus, actually. They're like baby long necks. Okay, welcome to Jurassic Park. Let's get your buddy out. Now these should slowly make their way through the gates.
Don't look at this as extra work. Look at it as extra money and experience.
Oh, is 2 going to be enough? I might need an extra one. Hatch a third one just to be on the safe side.
Incubation procedure. Please stand by.
Is he out and counting yet?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased
Okay,
to
that's
welcome
2.
Apatosaurus
Yeah, I
to
do
the
need a
park.
third one, look. The social is still not high enough. So he is hatching away right now. It's a long time to hatch them though. I might need more Pentriceratops. And Kentrosaurus, I think we should be okay with 3. Now the Pentas, I'm thinking of sticking in with the Tris over here. Let me check actually. If I open that gate. It doesn't say whether or not they're all housed together at the moment. I mean, technically they kind of are, but I don't know. We might have to actually take some walls out. And then we can put them back in again once we're done with our experiment. No, keep that gate open. close that one for a second. Let's send out the 2 Pentaceratops.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Pentaceratops to the
2, we should be okay, I think, with 2. Again, I might need to make a 3rd one just to be on the safe side.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Pentaceratops to the park.
Yeah, I'm going to need a 3rd one of those as well. Penta. There we go. I want some Kentros as well. The comfort level is slowly going down. 82% already and falling. Go on, buddy. Ooh, I'm looking at the population. These guys have got to be careful. Why is he roaming around in here? Oh, skedaddle. He'll go through there when he gets thirsty. Oh, now he sees the door. Off you go, son. Go on, yeet. In your own time. He just doesn't want to go, does he? He's like, oh, I quite like it in this tiny little box with no food or water. I'll go whenever I'm ready, kind of thing. You can't hurry me. Alright, so still going to wait for the others to hatch. And then once that's done, Metriacanthosaur will get released into this enclosure here. So it's been a while since we put these feeders in. Let's check to see what needs to be refilled. That's running low already. Let's restock those feeders. Kentrosaurus is going to go into this pen here. How is everything looking over here? T-Rex is moshing his way through his food supply in there. That one's fine. Alright, okay, so I'll let these dinosaurs continue to gestate, and then we'll get those released at the start of the next episode. So, thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more Jurassic World Evolution very soon.